Hi, everybody. This is William Ward, and I'm here to discuss the assignment for week 4. So, the film that I watched was The Dark Knight, which was directed by Christopher Nolan and was released in 2008, and it features the DC Comics character Batman, which I'm sure everybody is familiar with. The film it was critically praised. It also garnered a couple of Oscar nominations, most notably with Heath Ledger winning for his portrayal of the Joker in 2009. And the plot follows Batman and his attempts to rid the city of Gotham from organized crime mob bosses, along with Jim Gordon and the new district attorney Harvey Dent. Now, I personally love this film. I'm a huge comic book fan, so I may be a little bit biased, but I thought this film was brilliant, and I think it's still today one of the best superhero crime movies ever. Now, to get to the questions of the assignment for week 4, does this film contain expressions of anger and lament, or and does it contain any redemptive elements? And to answer that question, I'll begin with the first part. I would say yes, the film does contain expressions of anger. When you look at the character of Batman, Bruce Wayne, I'm sorry, Bruce Wayne witnessed his parents being murdered at a young age, and that fuels his transformation into Batman, where he uses that grief and anger and channels it to rage, and he doesn't want anybody else to suffer what he did at a young age, witness his parents being murdered. So he's just out on a vengeance to end crime. And I think that anger is similar to God, how God is, he uses righteous anger. And I think that's how God is. Now, we also have another character called the Joker, which I'm sure everybody's familiar with the Joker and Heath Ledger's amazing portrayal of the character. But with the character of the Joker, he's just this agent of chaos and destruction. And when I was watching the film, I just got a feeling of he could be a visual representation of the devil in anger, with his just he's out to steal, kill, and destroy, pretty much like the devil. And he just his mindset is very demented. And I love the quote by Josh Larson in the book that we have. He says, Christopher Nolan doesn't exactly show us what's wrong with the Joker's worldview. It's just demented, and it's similar to how humans were with the original sin, where they have no moral compass and they just do things, and it's demented, kind of like how sin enters our lives and causes us to do evil, despicable things, and that's what the Joker does throughout the film. And I just thought that was just an amazing comparison to how, anger is not, that's not the way we should express anger as Christians. That's demonic and evil with what the Joker does. Additionally, I thought another character arc that was good was Harvey Dent. He starts out as being the savior of the city. Everyone is putting their hopes and dreams into Harvey, and Bruce Wayne is hoping to retire as Batman. And throughout the course of the film, Harvey Dent faces a unspeakable tragedy where the side of his face gets burned and the woman he loves is killed by the Joker. And I think this is a good representation. His transformation to the villain Two-Face is similar to how somebody could be disillusioned and become angry at God or at life, and they just lose control in their anger and make poor decisions, where Harvey just becomes this villain. The things he was out to destroy, he's now become a villain, and he's killing innocent people and is blaming other people. And I think, that's kind of how some people are. They they look at God and they think, because he didn't do this or he didn't stop his tragedy, they express anger in the wrong way and they become corrupted and fall. Now, does the film contain redemptive elements? I would say yes. Again, at the very end of the film, Batman makes a decision to take the fall. He sacrifices his reputation for Harvey Dent's crimes. Harvey Dent goes on a killing spree, and Batman decides I can take the fall so the people of Gotham still have faith that they're still good in this city and the Joker doesn't win. So he makes that decision, and I was thinking, and similar to one of the sources that I made, Sean O'Connor, in his blog post mentions that that's kind of like Jesus. Jesus was sin. He lived a sinless life, and he took the fall for us when he went on the cross. And I think that was powerful. That's a great analogy between, Batman making the sacrifice for people and how Christ made the sacrifice for us when we were still sinners. He took the blame. So I thought that was just an amazing allegory. Yes, so I thought this was an amazing film with some great things to chew on, to think about, expressions of anger, and just great theological elements in the film. Thank you guys for your time.